What is up, perfectly average golfers? Welcome back, all you golf tubers out there. We are still in Dallas, and we're playing the second part here on the East Course at Bear Creek out in Dallas, right near DFW Airport, actually. It's been a really fun round so far. We had one big blow-up hole on the front, led us to a +8 overall, and the back looks like it's going to be kind of a test. That we're playing the very back tee box out here, which is just 66-70, which is really not too deep for our normal game. We've gotten a lot of forgiveness just based on the fact that we're not playing the mountains, so we don't have these giant ravines or deep tree lines we have to worry about, and it's kind of provided us a pretty solid score. Let's get out there. Let's just see what we got going on. We got a par 5 to start, 510, some bunkers to the right side, which kind of cuts off a bit of a dog leg to the right. So hopefully driver will still be playable for us. We'll get a look at it and give a go. A little bit right. I didn't see it come down, but it should be just to the right side of those bunkers. Caught that right in the middle of the face, so hopefully we're close to those bunkers lines. We'll have to see. We've been kind of getting a lot of hook on the ball, so the fact that the kind of little small buttery fade's coming back to play, we'll definitely account for that in the future. Not a bad shot, though. We should definitely have a good second shot here. All right, so we spanked this drive, but I'm pretty sure we got some help off the cart path because we are a lot further than I expected to. We way over carried those bunkers and such, so we've only got about 165 left. Par 5, by the way. Get in there at 2 is definitely in play. I've got a little bit of helping wind. I'm going to take an easy 7-iron, try to get over these trees, hopefully get a little bit of draw spin on this. We'll see. That's right. Stay. Oh, man. That took a huge deflecting kick to the right. It's not great. We'll see what that leaves us, but it's going to be probably a really challenging chip from there. All right, so we took a pretty bad bounce, but we got a lot of green to play with here. So we're going to hit kind of more of a pitch shot than a chip. Get this in the air, hopefully get us something pretty close for birdie. Like the line. We'll see. Wanted to. Really happy with that putt, honestly. Par here on 10. Solid par, but with a par 5 that we should have gotten on in 2. Kind of sucks to not make birdie there. I think for score purposes, we'll look back at that hole and say, man, woulda, coulda, shoulda. Par 4 coming up for 11, playing about deep 300s, like 380 or so. And we got some mounds to the left of the fairway that's kind of artificially covering where the line is. Wind is coming steep against though, so we are gonna try to go fairway side here. Hugging the left side is the best, as it does slant a little bit left here for our second shot. Smash that, fading again a little bit. Should be deep over towards those trees on the right. Hitting driver really solid. It's just the front nine we were hitting some pretty big draws. In fact, I think a lot of those could be considered hooks. Now our fade's starting to come back. Not really sure why or what's changed in my swing. You know, we'll see. We'll play around with the grip a little bit, see if we can fix that, but we still hit that really hard. We should have a pretty solid look at a second shot. All right, challenging shot coming up. We're gonna be going kind of right over this tree. It's gonna be right in front of me. We've got 150-ish. Wind's coming against, but I'm still gonna take 9-iron because I wanna make sure I get this thing over this first tree. It's not super close, but I definitely wanna make sure I get over it. I think it's just a little short. Good contact though. We'll see. Again, I think that was probably not the right club, but we compressed the absolute living heck out of that. And hey, solid contact means we're happy. Yeah, I think we may have played just a little bit too much of a club down with the wind coming against, but still, we got a really good look for this chip. Hard to say what the green's gonna do up there, so I'm just gonna kind of go right at it. Yeah, it came a little bit further left off the club than I would have liked, but I think the distance is actually perfect. Got that for par. again, baby, par. Good start here, the back nine. 2 pars, and some of them they're a little scrambly. Again, I think we could have pulled birdie on some of those, but such is life. Par is par. We've got an interesting par 4 here. Dogleg to the left, 344. There's a bunker on the left that with the helping wind, I think we have no problem covering with a 3-wood. A driver I think would be too deep, so we're gonna take the 3-wood. Hopefully we cover that, and we'll leave us with about 80, 90 yards in, hopefully if we hit it well. Yeah, right down Main Street. So I started to panic. Here is that bunker that we were trying to carry. We went to the right side of it, and I was really nervous. We just slipped into all of this, which I didn't see, but you look a little bit further up, we got a ball. We are so lucky. Hit that 3-wood to the nails, on the screws, whatever you want to call it. We hit it perfect, and we got really lucky that we carried over the top of this weird area that I didn't even see on my GPS. So, whew, we got lucky. Let's get up and down for maybe a birdie. Weird lie here. We got about 91 yards, so we got to take probably about a 3/4 swing, based on how we've been hitting sand wedge lately, and hope that we don't push this to the right. We got to stay towards the pin on this one. It is a little bit back, not a lot of space behind it. Good shot, good contact. That's gonna be right. But I think distance-wise, it's actually pretty good. I don't know what it is about my wedges today, or even when we played in Charlotte a little bit. We've kind of figured it out. I've been trying to hit down on the ball a little bit more, but from a shallower angle, and I feel like I'm not swinging nearly as hard and getting just as much, if not more distance. So we'll see. It's gonna be a long birdie putt, but it's a birdie putt. All right, I got about 19 feet down the hill. I got it a little bit right to left. So we're gonna hit about, I don't know, we'll see. I was gonna say something clever and then realize I'm kind of just hopefully finding a confident spot to put this ball. Speed was good. Direction was very poor. Look at this dude. Yeah, not good putts. Tough bogey. Got to get off the par train eventually, though, I guess. All right, so we've missed maybe 2 opportunities. I think the par there should have been pretty much a guarantee when we hit the green and reg. Just a bad 3-putt generally. And the first hole, we probably should have been in a position to try to get onto for a birdie. But that said, we can stay slightly aggressive coming up here with 13 by the look of it. I say slightly because we're gonna be hitting 3-wood, but it doglegs to the left, and I'm pretty sure if we kind of go right over the top of this tree line, we should be able to find some pretty solid fairway there. It plays between 230 to 270 to the back. So 3-wood should be good. Wind's coming right to left, so we shouldn't really slice anything here just based off that wind. And let's hope we get something in play here. Should get a pretty solid look for another green regulation, hopefully. Well, it was on a little bit of a aggressive line. Caught this first tree branch, and I lost it from there, but I'm hoping that puts it in a pretty solid spot. I just don't know. We'll see. Drive worked out great for us. Got about 135. Pitching wedge. Wind's calmed down. It's enough club. Stay there. Actually, it didn't even quite get there. I caught that a little bit thin, and it looks like it's shortened to the left. I don't know. Distances haven't really been locked in lately, and I haven't played in a while, so that's part of the reason why, but oh well, up and down for par. Not a ton of green to play with here. Just gonna try to get down on it and hope it kind of settles. We're gonna try to stay left of the pin just a touch. Short game's been pretty good today. Let's keep that up. Sit. I like the way that I hit that. It just rolled for forever. That way, a little bit too hot. A little bit too hot. If I hit that, it's the right line, I think. All right, bogey, not bad. Tough bogey after the par, but we got 14, it's a par 3. First one so far in the back 9. We have not been playing par 3s well here at Bear Creek. All of our iron shots have been super slicey or super hooky. So let's hope that we get something straight here. We got about a 185, 190 shot. I've got 5 hybrid in hand, and really we just got to go straight at the green. You definitely, I think the miss is going to be more left than right, as there's a lot of slope that kicks towards the creek here on the right side. So let's hope that we can hit the 5 hybrid nice and straight, and we get a good look for bird again. We've been doing really well with greens and regulation. Let's try to keep that up. Trees bounced. Saw it come down. Par 3s continue to baffle us today, though. All right, so we're in the trees. Not a great place to be, but it's recoverable. Gotta look. Try to fight this low. Punch something out. Got a little bit of a backstop with that mound behind us. See? Could be okay, we'll see. All right, little chip shot here. Green running away. Got to be firm, yet gentle with this chip. Yeah, really good speed. Just left it a little bit too far out there on the right. Got an uphill putt for bogey. Par 3s have been killing us today. It's an unfortunate double. I came at that hole on that first putt with a little bit of aggression, just because I knew that there was going to be a little bit of wiggle on that, and I tried to keep it inside the hole on the left side. It didn't stand inside the hole on the left side. It did have some more break back to the right, but I was nervous about it and didn't let the hole play it. Ha! Man, par 3s have been slaughtering us today. That's an unfortunate double. Let's move on, forget about it, go on to the next, keep driver going straight. We've been hitting driver pretty well today. All right, trying to round out Bear Creek, the East course. Man, I really want to play the West course too, but I don't have the time to. This course is really pretty, even for January. This course is awesome. So if you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, definitely come out here and give it a try. We got hole 15, par 4, playing about 420-ish, maybe 430-ish. I didn't really get a good look at the card before we stepped up to the tee box here. We got some bunkers that are to the right. We're just gonna try to hug the left side of that line. Got some helping wind, it'll be driver. Hopefully we get something up there and we get a really good look at a second shot. Here we go, let's see. Holy shit. Yeah, that's gonna play. It's the best drive I hit all day. All right, great spot. About 150, but hurting wind. Got 8 iron. This is honestly not a terrible miss to be short. Pin was really far back. Got to carry something up there. Hope that it gets us a little bit of roll. Got a lot of green like we mentioned, so confident stroke. Make sure we get it all the way there. Set. Man, almost great. Almost great. The most frustrating thing about holes like that is you hit a solid drive. And I feel like for a lot of us average golfers out there, driver is the most difficult club in the bag. So when we hit something so pure like that and then have to chip one putt, doesn't feel great, but such is life, we go on. All right, hole 16, par 5. Hopefully scoreable. It's 5:15 and looks pretty open as far as this opening tee shot is concerned. I don't know about getting there in 2 though, because it looks like the green is kind of offset to the right. It would take a really good drive kind of up a slope here to get a really good look at it. The wind is also coming against us a little bit, so we're not really gonna play for getting on in 2. We're just gonna play for a nice controlled swing here. Try to get something on the fairway. That's all that we really need to do here, perfectly average golfers. We don't need to go too hard. So here we go. Let's see if we can get the nice swing under control. Hit it well, just hit it left. All right, so we've got a shot. Obviously we're blind here, but the green is possible if we really hit this 3-wood well. Gotta go towards that collection of trees. We gotta stay down and under. So we gotta flight this kind of low, play this a little bit further back into my stance, try to hit this kind of shallow and cut something off. If we don't quite get there, we don't quite get there. I'm gonna try to keep this underneath this tree. Let's see if we can hit this little stinger. I don't know. We'll see. Missed everything. Holy. Yeah, it's not gonna get there, but that missed everything. Yeah, so we pushed that a little bit right, but honestly, it's a really solid shot. We gotta carry this bunker, a little bit of trouble here. It's gonna play this kind of like a flop shot. Open up the face, hopefully get this up. Got a lot of green back behind the pin, so gotta execute here. Gotta pull this off. Well, we've got a lot of green, so it's still a birdie putt, but that did not get up like we were hoping it would. All right, this is a really difficult putt. We need to get it close, obviously, but if we go too long, it will fall off the green, and it's a little bit of a false front, so we gotta be really pretty careful with this putt. Just wanna wag this. I don't think making this is much of an option as far as probability of it going in. I've got it going a little bit right to left. Let's hope the speed is good. We can cozy this thing up there. Slow down. That's what I was afraid of. Oh my God, that's so big. Holy par save, come on. All right, par 3 here for 17. Our par 3s have been bad today. Would love to hit a green in regulation here. Got about 160-ish, 150, 155 to 160. It's only 140 to the front with this descended kind of green that we're looking at. So I've got 8 iron here, smooth swing. Let's get something close. Thin and right. It'll be fine. Just didn't hit it very well. A lot of our iron accuracy off the tee box has not been very strong, which is crazy because a lot of our iron accuracy when we're not on a tee box has actually been fairly strong today. So a bit of confusion, but such is life. Up and down chance. Let's get par. I think we still have 84 on the table here. I'm not sure, but we'll see if we can break 85 to finish this off. Up and down try. We have some green to play with again. I do want to get this one into the air because this should roll away. So I want to make sure that we get something up there that lands kind of soft, but there's no need to be bashful. Hopefully we can get a little bit of a roll here. Get something close, walk away, get par, go on to the last. come back. Ah. Really solid putt, but the break was after the hole. No, it's really all right. You know, we were playing in Charlotte, and I'd mentioned that the rounds that we played there, first time I'd played in a couple of weeks, and everything felt pretty darn foreign. Short game today has largely been really solid, so pretty darn happy about it. Let's finish this round off, see what we still have available as far as score is concerned. All right, so we are plus 14 and on a par 72 course. It means right now if we par this hole, we're at 86. Really solid, honestly. However, it's a 383 par 4, which means if we can get a solid drive, we will have an opportunity to hit a 9-iron or a wedge in to potentially give us a look at birdie. So really gonna stretch for that. Need a nice small controlled swing here, nothing super over the top. Don't need to really go at this drive. And if it gets in the middle of the fairway, hopefully we can kind of convert with our approach game, which has been really solid for us. Let's see, let's get at it, golfers. Let's see if we can do it. Gonna really test the game here. I think that's good. It's further right than I'd like, but I hit that a little low, a little heely, but I hit it really solid. So I don't know how deep it is to get to that tree line, but I think we're just short of it, hopefully. Well, unfortunately, I think we went into the tree line and out of play. I can't find it. So we gotta take a drop. The rough is very, very hard ground. I don't really want to risk hurting the club, so we're taking it on the next serviceable piece of grass, which is pretty on the outside of the fairway. About 160 or so, got 8-iron. Trying to compress this, hit this really solid. Hopefully it gives us something up there. Up and down for par try. Hit that so well, but it's gonna go so left. I don't know what's up with this this pull draw I've got going on. Divot-wise, looks pretty solid. I don't know. Not great. Up and down for bogey try. Front pin high, so again, I think the club selection was right. Just didn't quite hit on the right line. Let's see if we can get something up there and close. Man, no bite. I landed that where I wanted to, just had no bite. I think it rolled off just onto the fringe. Should be putting though from there. Go in the hole.
Nope.
Imagine. All right. Hell of a round. So unfortunately with that penalty, it puts us at a double bogey at the very end, which means we hit an 88. Honestly speaking though, I feel really solid about that round. The flat stick was causing us some problems when we were in Charlotte, and I felt like largely a lot of my putts were really solid today. On top of that, driver for the most part was pretty good. We had a couple of beef shots here or there, but par threes really killed us today. We didn't hit a single green in regulation for par threes today, which not only were they not greens in regulation, they were just generally some pretty bad shots. So it's an 88. Bear Creek, really, really cool course. If you're in the DFW area, I was looking at like what are the best courses near Arlington, which is where my Airbnb was, and I didn't see this course pop up. All the courses that we wanted to play today were booked solid until like 2 o'clock, which was too late for us to play. I ended up just finding this on Google Maps, just kind of surfing over the top, the overhead view, and I really am really glad that we found this course. It's really, really pretty. Even in the middle of January, the greens are still really rolling nicely. The fairways are perfectly still green, and the course condition is just in really, really good shape. Play the East course. I would love to have had time to go out and play the West course, but tomorrow I believe I'm going to be going out and playing the Texas Rangers Golf Club, which is going to be a really, really fun treat. So make sure you subscribe if you enjoyed the video. We'll just go out there and play for score again, I think, tomorrow, unless I play with some family members, in which case we may play a scramble, but I'm feeling pretty solid about the game, largely. Got to figure out some things, but for the most part, considering we haven't played very routinely in the last month and a half or 2 months, we'll take that. Really fun round. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video on the way out, and until next time, make sure you stay perfectly average. So long.